I'm Josh Milton, and this is Shell Point Today for Wednesday, October 1st. On today's show, Terry Kolath talks to Renee, Maxwell, and David Dimick about a bake sale that's sure to please, and it won't pack on the pounds. Plus, too much stress can be bad for your body and your mind. Michelle Smith will be along to give you some relief with Pilates Stretch. And making purchases here at Shell Point just got a whole lot easier. Mary Franklin will explain how. But first, continue to focus on the educational dimension of your life quest with the latest class from the Academy, Palette Knife Painting. That gets underway today in the Sable Room. The class will run from 1 until 2:30 for 6 consecutive Wednesdays. The class is being presented by resident Herb Sklar and is $30. Sign-ups are required. And just a quick reminder, the gift shop on the island has new hours starting today. It'll be open Monday through Friday from 9:30 until 3:30 and Saturdays from 9:30 to 12:30. Tomorrow, a Shell Point favorite is back for its 10th season. Shell Point's own theater will be hosting their first meeting of the season starting at 1:15 in the Osprey Room on the island. The spot play readers gather on the first and third Thursday of the month to read plays for an hour. Plays range from new authors to the old classics. Check it out tomorrow at 1:15 in the Osprey Room on the island. And stimulate your mind with one of the most popular games here at Shell Point, Mahjong. The Academy will be teaching a class in the basics of this tile game every Thursday through November 2nd. Sign-ups are required, and it's just $8.50 if you need a playing card. Mahjong Basics will meet in the Country Kitchen on the second floor of the Arbor from 1 until 3. And a very important program to tell you about that takes place tomorrow concerning you and Medicare. Healthcare Billing Manager Joni Reagan and her staff will be talking to you about Medicare Enrollment 2015. They'll be able to answer all of your questions about open enrollment. This is an important program to attend, and it takes place tomorrow in the Grand Cypress Room at the Woodlands beginning at 10 o'clock. Sign-ups are required. And finally, some terrific news for everyone here at Shell Point. We're just a few days away from the reopening of the Village Church. After 5 months of renovations, the church is ready for worship. This Sunday, October 5th, services will take place in the refreshed and renewed sanctuary. If you can't make it out to the church, you can see the service live on SPTV Channel 13 starting at 10:15 in the morning. For more information or to sign up for any of the activities we've talked about, stop by the Island Service Desk in the Resident Activity Center on the island or call 454-2282 or the Woodland Service Desk at 454-2054. Most bake sales you probably go to include sweet treats that'll make you feel good, even while you're packing on the pounds. Well, the Shell Point Bakeless Bake Sale won't add any extra weight, but it will definitely make you feel good. Here with more on what it's all about are Terry Kolath and residents Renee, Maxwell, and David Dimick.
Hello, I'm Terry Kolath, and I'm here today with two special people representing your Pavilion Auxiliary. I'm going to be speaking with Renee Maxwell, who is our current Pavilion Auxiliary president, and a member of our board, Dave Dimick, and they are both of Harbor Court. Now it's time to start their once-a-year fundraiser. We call it the Bakeless Bake Sale. That's because we don't really do any baking, but we want to tell you about what we do as a Pavilion Auxiliary. Thank you both so much, not only for talking with us today, but for all the work you've done behind the scenes getting ready for this annual fundraiser. It's a big job.
It is.
And we appreciate it. Well, I know that people see your blue jackets throughout the community. They know we have an auxiliary. They know it's very special people who give their time to make life better for our friends and neighbors. But let's talk a little bit more about who these special people are, Renee, in your auxiliary. Who do we have serving?
Well, I think probably all of us would know who we are. We are our residents. Our residents are our volunteers, and some of our residents choose to be volunteers for the pavilion. And we have plenty of them, and they come and they serve within 18 different committees.
You know, you're so right. Our residents are our volunteers, and that makes it so special. Because wherever you are in that building, you see a friend and neighbor, don't you?
That's exactly right. We're our neighbors right here.
Right.
Our board members are our neighbors and our friends. And all of these wonderful, caring residents, working along with our staff, are here to support our residents that live in the pavilion. And this is what we care about. It's a passion.
It is a passion. And we have many, many areas to use all of this generosity of spirit that comes our way. How many committees do we have, Renee, right now?
Right now functioning roughly 18 committees, and we have 18 double. We really have 36 chairmen that work within these committees and roughly about 200 volunteers that volunteer for, some of them volunteer for more than one committee. So I always say to them whenever I talk to the different volunteers that you are the ones that are the action. As things go wrong or things mix up here or something, but cold or hot, they're there no matter what. And that their little community and their little position that they work on goes on no matter what. And they're so special, and they're always caring and giving.
That's so wonderful. Now, this is who we are collectively as a group. Let's also talk a little bit about what we do. In addition to the work of our 18 committees, Dave, we do some very special things. One of them is what we're here for today. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, those 18 committees represent a lot of activity that goes on in the pavilion, and they need support. And so we have a funding drive every year called the Bakeless Bake Sale. We don't want everybody out baking cookies and cakes and so forth and selling them. It's much easier just to donate to the Bakeless Bake Sale. And we've had a wonderful contribution in the past from the residents here at Shell Point to support the activities of the 18 committees. Plus, we find that Sherry Brown, who is our pavilion representative on the board with Renee, is one who brings to us needs that are over and above her budget. And we look at those needs and we actually contribute to those also. So the Bakeless Bake Sale is the way that we contribute to all of these activities and the needs of the pavilion.
And I'm glad you talk a little bit about budget, Dave, because it's a really good point, and it's a point we're very proud of, that all that money comes to us through the Bakeless Bake Sale for the support of our committees to do work in the pavilion. And we can say to Sherry, we know everybody works within a budget, but dream a little bit. Dream a little bit about what would make life better for our friends and neighbors. And some of those dreams have been pretty spectacular. And Sherry's going to talk with me at another time about exactly what we've done with the money. But I think it's important that we know today, when you're here with us as the chairman of special events, that there's a lot of integrity within the board and how that money is spent, a lot of deciding.
Oh, yes. The board looks at really every dollar that's spent. It's reviewed by the board, brought to us as a presentation of this is what we need the money for. We review that and make sure that it is well spent. Some of the things we reject, but most of the time if it's brought to us, there's a need that needs to be fulfilled.
And some of the things that happen, we can just sort of sit back on our own time and think, boy, the residents know that other residents care about them. They care about them, and so does the staff. We spend money for staff development in the medical areas.
Oh, the things we spend our money on are really very valuable things for the people who are actually in the pavilion for one reason or another. We have special equipment that we buy for them. The things that come to my mind, we have a device that we bought last year that in fact gives an instant response of a whole person's constitution in terms of temperature, pressure, that can automatically be sent to the computer system. We have special devices that are for lifting people who can't stand up well. We buy a number of very, what I'll call sophisticated devices that are needed.
Now, another thing occurs to me. I'm sitting here with a retired principal, a retired colonel, and corporate executive. What makes you spend all the time that you spend to contribute your time and your talents to this organization we call the Auxiliary? Renee, would you answer that for us?
I think probably the main reason why I'm there is I definitely saw a need, but that fades away after a while because what you see is, and I always say no matter where we are at different times when we meet with our pavilion volunteers, we see each other sharing and caring, and it's like it's a medicine. You know, we gain from each other's enthusiasm, and being a part of this group is so special that you know that you want to be a part of it. And once you join this wonderful group of people, people together. We know that it's one of the spots that we know that is so special because we're there for our residents in so many different ways.
I think most people here at Shell Point realize life's been good to them, and it has to me. So I've always tried to contribute in some way.
Well, I would just like to say to you, on behalf of Renee and Dave, the whole board, the chairman of the committees, the 200-plus residents, give us some support at our annual fundraising event. When that envelope comes in the mail, give from your heart. And in addition to that, we would welcome giving of yourselves. We're always looking for leadership, and we have many opportunities for you to find the joy of service that Renee and Dave have talked about. Thank you.
Sounds like a worthwhile endeavor and one all Shell Point residents should take part in. Something else you want to check out, and that'll make you feel good, is Pilates Stretch with fitness supervisor Michelle Smith. This Health Connections class is every Monday and Wednesday at 3 o'clock at the Health Club on the island. I recently took a trip to the Health Club to check out Michelle's class, and wow, what a great way to stay in shape. Take a look.
Soft motions. You're still working your core by keeping it still. It takes a lot of control not to rock and roll around.
Hi, we're here at the Health Club on the island with fitness supervisor Michelle Smith. We're here to talk today about Pilates Stretch. That's the class she instructs every Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 3:45. And a lot of people might think Pilates is something that is not for them, but Michelle here is here to tell us that it's for just about everybody. First off, Michelle, thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Can you give us a little idea of what Pilates is all about for those that may not know much about it?
Absolutely. This class is called Pilates Stretch, and what my Pilates class is all about, it's focusing on the core. The core being mainly your abdominals and your lower back region as well. We do a lot of exercises that focus on the abdominals, strengthening the abdominals and overall core. We focus on fluid movements, light and easy stretching. And you're right, this class is for everybody. No beginner, no advanced, it's all one class. You can adapt every single one of my exercises for your own level and individual pace.
And what are we going to see during the class? What are we jumping up and down? Are we rolling around on the floor? What can we expect to see?
Definitely not rolling around and definitely not jumping up and down. That's the great thing about this class, because once you're on the mat, you stay on the mat until class is over. That's why it's mainly for everybody. Everybody can do this. We start out with a nice abdominal warm-up, a little bit of light stretching, and then we get into our main core motions. Pilates was designed by Joseph Pilates, and he gives us about 13 main exercises. And all of these exercises can be at a beginner level, an intermediate level, and those that are very seasoned in Pilates can take it up a notch and take it to the advanced version.
And so this class, is that going to be pretty much a basic level, or you're going to hit everything from beginner to the advanced?
I always do the most basic versions. For those who are new in the class, I do the basic beginner version, and in the rest of the class, I'll say you can take it up a notch by doing level 2, level 3, but it's important to keep it at your own pace.
And besides the core, what else can a participant expect to get out of Pilates? Are we going to see better balance, more strength, something like that?
Absolutely better balance overall, posture, and flexibility as well.
And again, this class is every Monday and Wednesday. How do we get signed up for this? What's the cost for it?
That's a great question. You do not have to sign up. You just show up, walk through the doors about 3 o'clock, a little before 3, get your mat that we provide here, and then you pay as you go. I don't handle any money or any check or cash. I charge at the end of the month for the total classes that you come to, so just walk in.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Michelle Smith, fitness supervisor here at the Health Club. Pilates every Monday and Wednesday right here from 3 to 3:45. Check it out.
One more time, come up and hold. Hold right here. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Knee. Pull the leg in. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. Curl in. Do a little ball, lift the head, stare at the abdominals, head does not move, Inhale, arms and legs out. Inhale, exhale.
Thanks, Michelle. What a terrific way to maximize your health and maintain the physical dimension of your life quest. Pilates Stretch is just $5 per class. And out today, a new way for you to pay for any of your Health Connections classes, as well as much more here at Shell Point. The new Shell Point gift card. Here to explain what the new gift card can do for you is Mary Franklin.
I bet chances are that you're a little like me. Sometimes I get invited to a party or I know that a loved one's anniversary is coming up and I just don't know what to buy them. Well, Shell Point has the solution for you. You can come to either service desk and make your shopping real easy. Purchase a loved one a Shell Point gift card. The gift card could be purchased in denominations of $25 or $50. And when you purchase it, you just put it right onto your Shell Point account. The recipient of this card can use the card at many of the Shell Point outlets. For example, the dining venues here at Shell Point, the salon and spa, the golf pro shop, even buying concert tickets, or signing up for an academy event or health connection program. And how about those wonderful happenings monthly programs in the Shell Point Life? You can use it for that as well. So make the shopping easy on yourself and purchase the Shell Point gift card. You can come to the desk or give us a call. And you know what? You can even log on to shellpoint.net and find the information there. If you would like to make this gift a little bit more special, order a balloon bouquet and a Shell Point Resort Services staff member will deliver the balloon bouquet along with the gift card right to the door of the Shell Point resident. Well, happy shopping to you all. Stop by the service desk and make it easy on yourself. I'm Mary Franklin for Resort Services. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mary. Now it's time to cover all of today's happenings, Academy news, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hi, it's Wednesday, October 1st. I'm Jill Aldrink. I'm here with Bev Chandley to tell you what's happening today. And today is sign-up day, so head on down to the service desk at the Woodlands or on the island and sign up for your October activities. We're going to start the morning at 7:45 with the men's Bible study. They meet in the Osprey room. And at 8 o'clock at the tennis courts, the men's match play doubles tennis will be meeting. Lily & Company Jewelers, our weekly jewelry service, will be in the Resident Activity Center at 8:45. And Jurassic Travel will be in the Egret Room at 9 o'clock. Also at 9 o'clock, we have the Resident Council meeting in the Grand Cypress Room. And the watercolor group will meet with Phil Hilton in the art studio at 9 o'clock as well. At 9:15, the card making and scrapbooking group will meet in the Tarpon Room on the island, so go on down and check them out. The ladies Bible study group meets in the Osprey Room at 10 o'clock. Also at 10 o'clock, we have the men's match play doubles tennis. 10:15, the Model Yacht Sailing Club will be sailing their boats in the Commons Lake at the Woodlands. The Shell Point Garden Society will be meeting in the Oak Room at 11 o'clock. And the Susie Q heads out to the Rum Runners restaurant for lunch. Sign up is required. At 11:30, we finish our morning with the Health Connections Specifics in Cardio Conditioning, and they meet in the Health Club. That class is currently full. Bev, what's happening this afternoon?
Well, Joe, we're going to start at 1 o'clock today with chess being played at the Library Lounge on the island. Then we jump to 2 o'clock for pottery, and a DVD will be presented in the pottery studio. At 2:30, we have Jazz and Stuff in the Grand Cypress Room at the Woodlands, so head on down there to hear some good music. At 3 o'clock, we have the Bible study in the King's Crown Community Room. Also at 3 o'clock, we have a Health Connections class, Pilates Stretch. They'll be in the Health Club. 3:30, we have another Health Connections class, Aqua Agility and Conditioning. This one is at the LifeQuest Aquatic Center, and it's $5 per class. Head on down. At 4:30, we have indoor bocce set up in the Health Club on the island. And we'll jump to 5:15 for the church choir rehearsal in the church choir room. That's wonderful to hear since it's been out of commission for a while. At 7:15, we have prayer and praise at the Social Center, and that concludes our activities. We thank you so much for joining us, and we will be back here again tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Terry Kolath with your Academy information on Wednesday, the first day of October. At 9:30, painting a self-portrait continues in the photography studio on the island. At 1 o'clock, intermediate bridge will take place in the game room of the Woodlands. Palette knife painting will begin at 1 o'clock in the Sable Room of the Woodlands for those who have signed up. At 1:45, Internet Prep School will take place in the Computer Teaching Center at the island. Tomorrow we have a couple new classes, How to Protect Your Personal Information with Jim Plummer of Parkwood, and our Mahjong Basics. Session 1 will begin with Mary Jane Atkinson of Parkwood and Two Eagles Preserve residents Karen Lieberless and Mac Nichols.
Menus for Wednesday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is roast turkey with creamed spinach, mashed potatoes, and bread dressing. The dinner special is the pasta buffet for $13.95, and the soup of the day is chicken Florentine. In the Island Cafe for lunch, the special is a patty melt with grilled onions and chips for $7.25. The dinner special is grilled shrimp for $8.25. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill are pork tenderloin for $13.95 or grilled swordfish for $15.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, I'm Randy Woods, and today's the day we've been waiting for. It's October 1st, which means we are ready to begin a season of singing again here in our community. Tonight at 5:15, the Village Church Choir will start our rehearsals at 5:15 and go until 7 as we kind of make up for lost time and start rehearsing not only for Sunday services but for the Christmas season. I invite all those singers to be part of the choir as we come together and lift our voices and celebrate God's goodness together. The Village Church Choir tonight at 5:15 in the choir room. And then planning ahead for Monday, the Shell Point Singers will start rehearsal, and that's at 3:15, and everyone is welcome to come and be part of the Shell Point Singers. Whether you sing in another church choir or community choir or you haven't sung for years, the Shell Point Singers is a perfect place to fit in, to join your heart and voice and sing and celebrate. It's always a fun time. We do a variety of styles of music, and Nani led at the piano. It's going to be a treat for us to work together again as the building has refreshed and renewed, and we're getting ready now to start the new season. So Monday at 3:15 in the church choir room, come and join us. And tonight at 5:15 for the church choir, we invite you to be there as we sing together and begin this new season. I look forward to singing with you in the days ahead. Have a wonderful day.
We're glad you joined us for today's show. Tune in tomorrow for a little do-si-do as we get the scoop on square dancing, plus new certifications for the staff at the Pavilion. We'll explain how that will benefit you. And FineMark Managing Executive Anna Smith talks password security in tomorrow's FineMark Minute. Until then, this is Shell Point Today for Wednesday, October 1st. I'm Josh Milton, and for all of us here at Shell Point TV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.